after the defeat here in Waterford. Donal, a good first half, but just didn't happen for you in the second half.
Yeah, I suppose, look, we decided to play against the breeze. We won the toss. I suppose since the Cork game, we've been asking the boys, just to, breaking ball, tougher on the breaks, all that. And I suppose in the first half, I could feel we were right on it, making life awkward for them. They were uncomfortable. We were winning breaks. We were working little 1, 2, 3 balls and getting good ball into our full forward line. I suppose was an 8-point return enough for the amount of hard work we did in the first half? No, but the other side of the coin was we were in a good position at half time to attack the second half, where it went wrong in the second half, again, couldn't win primary possession, which is a strange one. With the breeze behind you, you think you'd be capable of isolating guys and getting an advantage there, but my understanding is the free count in the second half was 17-4.
Are you surprised at that?
I am. I don't think that it must have been, when I look back on it must have been I can totally understand a 10-4. I'm not blaming the referee by any chance. I'm only getting a few figures from the stats team there, but 17-4 isn't good enough. You know what I mean? We're giving them a platform 17 times. You know what I mean? And at this level, inter-county level, you can't do that.
Yeah, and you saw it, obviously their free taker was on. He was on one tonight. Like, he hit 113. I think he had 10 frees. Like, so, while it wasn't the overall difference, I suppose, as you say, you gave them a platform to really kind of take the game in the second half when it was there to be taken.
Correct. He was, and when you're playing, when they were playing into the breeze the second half, obviously the ball was going to hold up for him. But look, we knew he's a very good player. But at the same time, you stop at its source, and you make that ball harder and not as exact and not giving him a massive advantage to get it, and we just didn't do that. We didn't do that work rate, that effort, that willing to put your head on the block in the second half, fade it out, and in fairness to Waterford, they capitalised on it.
Yeah, positives from the I know we're talking about the first half, but what do you take from this game? There has to be positives too.
No, there is positives. Of course there is. I was proud of the lads at half time, you know what I mean? It was exactly what we were hoping for, really, and we got it, but the other side of the coin then is, there was so much more expected of them in the second half. Even to sense when Waterford had the momentum, kill it, someone go in and win a hard block, a hard tackle, get down that ball and just reset for ourselves, but it never came, and I suppose that's the worrying thing. But we are where we're at. We've played 2 games now. I think it's you can call them certain hard luck stories here and there, but in general we are where we are. But we know there's way more in this bunch, and we're going to have to get it out of them, because 2 weeks' time we're heading to Thurles.
Yeah, I suppose it's lessons you hope are being learned sharp, I guess, from week to week. That's the key here, really, isn't it?
Yeah, the honesty is there with them. You know what I mean? It's just it is frustrating looking at it in the second half and going, what, all that good work in the first half to lay a good platform for us has just literally gone out the window in the space of 15 minutes. So our tackling, 17 frees, is just unacceptable, really, in the second half, and we paid the price for it.
Donal, it was a supreme effort in the first half. Possibly did they empty the tank nearly in the first half?
Yeah, we consider them fairly well conditioned. Like they're in good shape. Maybe it took its toll,
Certainly in the last quarter.
Correct. Yeah,
there was lazy frees given away.
There was. Well, that's the thing. Lazy frees are a sign of mental fatigue. And that concentration level wasn't there, and that's something we look at. Unfortunately, we paid a heavy price for it.